Hello, my name is Simon and I want to talk to you about planning a day hour by hour. Like many books tell you that you should plan your days hour by hour, but there are some very negative points about planning a day this way, and today I will talk about that. At first, what are the benefits of planning a day hour by hour? And the most obvious one is so that you can maintain your momentum. That means that you finish one task, then you continue with the other task, and you always get into this momentum of accomplishing one goal after another. And by accomplishing these goals, you get very motivated to achieve more goals and to go on with following your dreams or achieving your big goal. Many books talk about reverse planning. That means you have one great goal. For example, in 6 months you want to weigh a certain amount, and then you break that big goal down into weekly goals and daily goals. And some books also tell you that you should break them down into hourly goals. What I find is very difficult with this technique is that you get incredibly unflexible. You can't say spontaneously that you want to go out with your friends, or that maybe you want to watch a video or a movie, and you cannot do that because your plan doesn't allow you to do that. And you kind of get a prisoner of yourself, of your plan, because when you don't achieve this one goal in this 1 hour, then your whole momentum gets destroyed. Because as soon as you don't achieve one goal, then you say, okay, it's not that important. Then you maybe don't achieve a second goal in the next hour, and then you say, okay, also that wasn't important for me, and you get into this negative spiral of not achieving things. And that's what I think is very dangerous with this technique. It's also very frustrating not to achieve every hour, and also it's not very realistic to think that you can plan every hour of a day. Life is very unpredictable, and also the future is unpredictable, and therefore you can't tell the week before what you will do at a certain hour, at a certain day in the future. So you can't predict what events will happen that will stop you from doing something. For example, you get into traffic and this messes your plan completely up. And you also are very stressed because you chase to achieve those goals, and let's say you are in a traffic, you want to get to your... Sorry, my camera just stopped recording. So let's say you want to go to a certain destination, and then you have to wait in traffic, and this messes your whole plan up, and you get very frustrated and stressed because you want to get there at a certain time. And not being relaxed is also very dangerous for achieving your goals, because when you're stressed you can't focus properly, and without focus you don't do your work properly. On my website I have an example of 4 hours of my day, as I did plan my day, and the end result wasn't that satisfying. I tried to do this technique for about a week, but I very quickly realized that it's not really possible to maintain those goals and to maintain achieving those goals, and you very get into your own prison, as I already said. Now, what is the alternative? I use weekly goals, so I have my big goal and I break it down into monthly and then weekly goals, and then at the night before I plan what I want to achieve the day after. So I sit down and think about my weekly goal and say, okay, tomorrow I have time to do this and that, and then I put it on my to-do list, and this stays on my to-do list. All of my appointments go to the calendar, and this way I have a great overview over what I want to achieve this week, and I also maintain my momentum, so I still am motivated and I still can do the things I want. Let's say I don't achieve the goal today, so I have 6 other days to achieve the goal. And I guess that's the most effective way of planning a day, and it works very fine for me. You have to find for yourself what works, and yeah, I hope you learn something and that you can apply different techniques so you can plan your day to get most out of your potential.